a graph showing the amount of sodium-24, which is a radioactive molecule, is shown. What is its half-life? After 26 seconds, about how much of the original amount remains? And if you started with 512 grams of sodium-24, how much would be left after 45 seconds? So part A, what is the half-life of sodium-24? Give that a go. We start off with 100%. So we've got all the sodium at the beginning. And we want to find out how long it takes to have half of it, which is 50%. When do we get to 50% here? So we'll draw our line across to the graph, and then we're going to come down. And down here, how long has that taken? Looks like it's about 15 seconds until there's half of the original amount left. So the half-life is 15 seconds. If you're not totally convinced by this, we can check again that this is the half-life by testing how long it takes now to go from 50% down to 25%. So cutting it in half again, that should be another 15 seconds. So we know that we went from here, which was 15, and we're looking now for how long does it take to get to 25%. So come across and then down. That's 30 seconds. So it's taken us another 15. I think we can safely say that that definitely looks like it is the half-life. Part B, after 26 seconds, how much of the original amount remains? So 26 seconds, we're going to try and find that somewhere over here on the graph, and we're going to interpolate. So 26, going up to there, and then across, about 30 grams, or not, that should be 30% of the original amount remains, because we don't know necessarily how much there was. We're dealing with percentages here. Part C, if you started with 512 grams of sodium-24, how much would be left after 45 seconds? Well, we're starting with 512 grams, so if I'm starting to write an equation here, starting with 512. And then every 15 seconds, the amount is cut in half. So I'm going to put this into an equation form, but I will explain how to do this without using the equation as well. So we're cutting it in half, and that's 15 for every 15 seconds. If it was every 30 seconds, if that was the half-life, then I'd put a 30 in there. And now, after 45 seconds, well, knowing that the half-life is 15, how many 15s are there in 45? There's 15, 30, 45, so there's 3. So our original amount is being halved or multiplied by a half 3 times. So 512 times 1/2 to the power of 3, or 512 times a half times a half times a half. Another way of looking at it is 512 divided by 2 to get a half of it once, twice, 3 times, because again, this is after 15 seconds, after 30, and after 45. So if we calculate that, there are 64 grams left after 45 seconds.